Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I'm Kim. This will be a short, about 15-minute slow flow Vinyasa practice. We will embrace the concept of Spanda, or the expansion, contraction, pulsation, vibration of the universe. So we'll bring in some expansion and contraction as we move through the practice. Take a moment to find a comfortable seat before we start to move. Close your eyes and just allow yourself to check in. Let go of everything else for now. These next 15 minutes are just for you, for your yoga practice. There's nothing else that you need to do, accomplish, figure out, control. You can let it all go for this time. Check in to notice, to assess how you're feeling today, mentally, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Letting go of any judgment and just being curious about what you bring to the mat with you today and how you're doing. And as always, I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, and compassionate with yourself. Show yourself a little TLC, little attention, a little care. Begin to flutter the eyes open now. Invite movement into your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. Feel free to yawn, sigh, wiggle, or stretch. And then as you are ready, find your way up to the top of your mat into Tadasana, mountain pose. Root down through the feet and down through the legs. Draw in and up through the inner arches of the feet, up through the inner legs, lift up through the belly. Reach the tailbone down towards the mat. Low back draws in and up, side body long, crown of the head reaching up. Bring your palms together at your heart. Inhale as you reach arms up. Exhale as you release the arms back down to your sides. Palms come back together at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release. Palms come back together at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time as you exhale, soften your knees, hinge from your hips, fold yourself in, ragdoll forward fold. And then take it halfway up to a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, fingers press into the shins or the thighs, lift up through your belly and lengthen out through the crown of your head. Soften your knees and fold yourself back in. And again, bring it halfway up to your flat back. Soften the knees, fold back in. Once more, halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana. And then fold yourself in. Press into your feet. Rise all the way up. Palms come back together overhead. And hands come back to the heart. Now let's take the arms out to the sides. We'll eagle wrap the arms. Take the right arm under the left. Bend the elbows. Bring the forearms together, palms together, or backs of the palms together, or just bring your hands to rest on opposite shoulders. Root down through the feet, hug in through the legs. We'll inhale, lift the arms up, little arch through the upper back, and then exhale as you draw the elbows down towards the chest. Bring the chin down towards the chest, curl yourself in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, you curl it back in. One more time, inhale, lift arms. Exhale, curl in. And then release the arms back out to the sides. We'll eagle wrap the other way. This time, bring that left arm under. Wrap the arms, forearms together, palms together, or backs of palms together, or hands to rest on opposite shoulders. Press down through the feet, hug in through the legs, draw the belly in and up. Inhale as you lift the elbows, lift the arms, little arch through the upper back, Maybe you drop the head back a little bit. Exhale, curl it in, chin to the chest, round through the back, spread the shoulder blades. Inhale as you lift the arms, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, curl it in. One more time. Lift the arms up. Curl yourself in. Bring yourself back up to Tadasana, arms out to the sides. Take palms together at the heart. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, fold in. Halfway lift to your flat back. Now plant your hands to the mat. Step yourself back to plank. Press down and out through the hands. Lift up through the belly. Collarbones wide. Heels pressing back. Lower knees down to the mat. Lower yourself down. Pubic bone, belly, torso. Root into the fingers. Hug the elbows in. Root down through toes. Pubic bone. Lift your heart up. Baby cobra. Release yourself down. Tuck your toes. Press into the hands and glide your hips up and back. Downward dog. Step or hop it up. Top of your mat. Fold yourself in. Ragdoll forward fold. And then halfway lift to your flat back. Fold in, press into your feet, rise up, palms together overhead. Hands come down to the heart. Now let's sit it back in chair as you sweep the arms forward. So bum back, hips back, knees back. Lift up all your toes, spread the toes. Palms together at the heart. Fold it in. Halfway lift. Plant your hands and step back to plank. Drop the knees down to the mat. Lower yourself all the way down to the belly. And then lift up for baby cobra, or maybe if you feel ready, take it a little bit higher for your full cobra. Release yourself down, tuck the toes, root into your finger pads and glide the hips up and back to downward dog. Step or hop yourself up top of your mat, back into your ragdoll. Halfway up, flat back. Fold it in. Press into your feet, come all the way up, palms together overhead, hands back to your heart. Reach the arms up, fold it in. Halfway up, flat back. Plant your hands down to the mat, step it back to your plank. Now either drop the knees down, come all the way down to the belly, move through your cobra, or we'll take it into a chaturanga, low push-up, and then an upward dog. Roll forward on your toes. Bend your elbows, lower yourself about halfway down. Keep the shoulders above the level of the elbows. Come onto the tops of the feet, keep the thighs lifted. Pull the heart forward for your upward dog. Then we'll meet back in our downward dog. Bend your knees and crouch down. Now send that right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, bring it into your chest as you shift it forward. Step that right foot through to that right thumb. Drop that left heel to the mat. Hug that right hip back. Press into the feet. Lift the heart up. We'll bring it up. Warrior one. Arms reach up. Press down through the feet. Lift up through that belly. Let's eagle wrap the arms. Now take the right elbow under. Wrap the arms. Press into the feet, hug in through the inner legs. Lift the elbows up. Little arch through the upper back. And then curl yourself in. Elbows come down towards the chest. You round through the back. Inhale as you lift it up. Exhale as you curl it back in. One more time. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, curl it back in. Then release the arms, come back up. Warrior one, hands down to the mat, step it back to your plank. Now move through your flow here, your vinyasa, your variation, or just meet us back in downward dog. From your downward dog, crouch down, left leg up, three-legged dog, bend that left knee, step it forward, drop that right heel to the mat, hug the left hip back, lift up. Left knee tracking over the ankle, arms reach up. Warrior one. Arms out to the sides, we'll eagle wrap. Left elbow comes under this time. Wrap the arms. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the heart. Exhale, curl it in. Shoulders spread across the back. Inhale as you lift the arms up, lift the heart. Exhale as you curl it in. And then one more time, inhale, lift it up. Curl it back in. Unwind the arms, reach the arms up. Sink a little deeper into that front knee. Hands back to the mat. Step it back to plank. Move through your flow. Back into your downward dog. And then step or hop up, top of your mat, fold it in. Halfway lift. Fold back in, press into the earth, rise up, palms together overhead, hands back to your heart. Let's reach the arms up, fold in, halfway up, flat back. Plant your hands and step yourself back to plank. Find your flow. Back into downward dog. Crouch it down. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend that right knee, bring it forward into your chest. Step that right foot through. Turn and drop that left foot. Now toes out to the side. Bend both knees, press into the earth. Lift yourself up and open towards the long edge of your mat. And then turn that right foot in so feet are parallel-ish. Arms wide. Five-pointed star. Now release your arms down, turn toes out, heels in. Bend your knees, lower yourself down, temple pose, horse pose, goddess pose, hands to the thighs. Rock yourself side to side. Sit the hips a little lower and then lift up your arms, cactus the arms. Release the arms down, straighten the legs. Bend the knees again. Knees, toes moving in the same direction. Arms lift back up. Cactus arms. Now take a deep breath in. Lift the arms, lift the heart. As you exhale, we'll draw the forearms in towards each other. Forearms, hands together. Round through the back again. Chin to the chest. Inhale, arms lift. Cactus arms. Exhale, curl in. One more time, inhale, arms lift. Sit it down a little deeper. And then release the arms down, straighten the legs, turn the feet back in. We'll step the feet back together. Let's take it into an eagle pose here, soften the knees. Roll up onto the ball of that right foot. You can stay there, draw that right knee up towards the chest. Hug that right knee over towards the left. And then either release that right foot down to the mat, take that right foot, press it into that left calf, or you wrap that foot around if that's available to you. Sit the hips a little lower, arms wide. Let's eagle wrap the arms. Right elbow wraps under the left. Wrap it up. And then unravel the arms. Unravel the legs, palms together overhead, hands back to heart. Soften the knees, sit a little deeper. Roll up onto the ball of that left foot. You could just stay here, or you find your variation with the legs. Ball of the left foot comes over to the other side of that right foot. Press that foot into the calf or wrap it around. Sit a little deeper, arms wide. Wrap the arms, left arm under. Unravel the arms, unravel the legs, palms together overhead. Hands come back down to your heart. Turn to face top of your mat. Let's take the arms out to the side, palms up overhead. Soften the knees, fold it in. Halfway lift. And then soften your knees, plant the hands on the mat, walk yourself out into downward dog. Find what you like here, movement, stillness, whatever feels right. then release knees down to the mat. Take the knees wide, send your bum back to your heels, and release your forehead down to the mat, child's pose. Come back up to sit on your heels. And then drop over to one hip. Swing yourself around. Find a comfortable seat. Take your palms together at your heart. Let's come back to our intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with ourselves. Thank yourself for showing up for you today, for your practice, for taking this time for you. You deserve it. You're awesome. You are worthy. May you feel safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. May your heart be open to love, compassion, and may you know joy. Thanks so much for sharing this quickie, slow flow with me today. Namaste.